Yes, Shauna, I am now joined by AJ Louderback, our State House representative for District 30, and he's here to talk to us about the success of the UHV transfer bill. Welcome, AJ.
Good morning. Thank you.
So, talk to us about this process. When did you start having conversations with Senator Lois Clokhorst and the community members? When did you first know about this bill being reintroduced?
Well, historically, I'm pretty aware of the desire for House District 30 and for Lois's district, Senate District 18, to bring A&M to Victoria. So there's a lot of information back from 2011, 2013 about bringing A&M here, and there's a ton of support. Victoria has a lot of A&M graduates, and there's a ton of desire. It's a long standing position that many people have taken that we want A&M here, in the region. So it's been a very sought after and really a huge economic boon. It's just going to be bringing a university system here, which is very prominent throughout the nation, that bringing there to handle our demands. We've got a great demand for different jobs here. Their ag fit is tremendous. The plants and different things that this region has, it will really benefit from the A&M perspective.
So did you start maybe discussing this current bill? I can't remember if you said it earlier. Was it late last year in December or?
Yes, it was. It was. It's been a topic of conversation for some time. And Lois and I have had Senator Colcourse and I have had, and God bless her for this deal. She did all the heavy lifting on this bill, and so she very adamant about trying to get this done. Very positive about it, and we've talked offline a lot on the entire package, and we needed to be. We need to be aligned on this. We need to be a tag team, and we needed to get this across the finish line, and we have. So it's been a tremendous opportunity to work with her and bring this to the area. And so I'm really excited about it. It's you can use any of the words you want, from fantastic to outstanding to but it really is a game changer for this entire area. So it's a huge move in my thinking.
Well, it's definitely a tremendous move. And speaking of alignment and support, a bill like this was introduced almost a decade ago, and it was not successful. The community was a little bit more divided on the issue. What makes that time different from now?
Well, I think there's been probably a realignment of the U of H system. University of Houston's done a great job here. They came in here and provided higher education opportunities for students, which is a great thing. There's nothing negative about that. But I think times change. I think people change. I think the desires to be more Houston oriented with you, and I think the ability for U of H to come forward and say, "Look, we're willing to negotiate and try to get this done." It means some positive things for U of H also that we can't forget about. But in the ability for Texas A&M system to come in and say, "All right, we're willing to look at this and we're willing to take this system on." So you have U of H agreeing to release it in favor of another avenue they want to go, and you have A&M agreeing to take it. So that's the main difference between. And like I say, Lois and I's alignment on this issue, very positive alignment on this. It's just been it's part of the package on getting it across the finish line. So that's I think that's the main difference that we have going forward here.
And what can we look forward to hearing about this summer? I know that it becomes official June 1st. will there be announcements of, school colors, mascots, that kind of thing being rolled out, new marketing? What can we expect?
You can expect right now, A&M, I've talked to Comptroller Hager for a few more days here regularly about this. I've talked to him this week, so we are in regular communications about it. The curriculum is being worked on now. A future president will be forthcoming for A&M Victoria. So there's a lot of work being done on the back end here to facilitate this transfer into our area, and so I think it's going very smoothly now with a very powerful system here in the state of Texas and in this nation. So Texas A&M is one of them and the University of Texas. Those are the premier institutions here. So I think it's going to go very well. It's moving rapidly, and they are working on it every day.
And the future, the economic future of our area here in the Crossroads, we've been so dependent on plants, on the oil industry, industries that have low periods, high periods. We've got to deal with all the ebbs and flows, but having a stronger educational house or stronghold, like a thriving, expanding university. Are you excited to see that kind of growth happen here? Will Texas A&M grow the campus?
I think it's going to grow the campus. I've had many people in double digits that are going to realign their thinking on where their kids are going to go to school. So I believe it's really a pretty profound situation that we find ourselves in here. Here in Texas and in this Gulf Coast region, I think we're going to see the enrollment go up drastically, very quickly. And I think that we're going to see a curriculum that's designed for the area to take care of the demand that we have for jobs. I think this is going to facilitate, our children staying here and getting a Texas A&M education and going to work here with a curriculum that's more aligned with our region. So I think all of these things, when you put this together, you have a package that's it can be so successful, and I have every confidence in the world that A&M has the expertise together in the correct way. I think they're very open to communication. I think they want the best for the area. They want the best for Texas, and that's a winning combination.
Well, here's to hoping that they build on the strengths we've already built on at UHV, the nursing school, the business school, all, both areas that A&M excels at.
Absolutely, absolutely. When you take A&M's expertise in their field, put it together with our agricultural resources here, our oil resource, our plant workers here, and you design a specific curriculum that can handle those demands that we have here, that's a success story.
I'm going to be looking for those ranch management bachelor programs. I'm going to keep my eyes on that.
All right. Good deal.
Well, thank you so much, Representative Lauterbach, for your time and for everything
So,
that you're doing. And we appreciate you.
thank you very much, Caroline. Appreciate you. Take care.
Thank you. You too. Back to you, Shauna.